super not feeling good, laying down and using my super fun heating pad because my endo wanted to flare again today and yesterday, but I had to work through it. Today I'm trying to rest and give myself a break. I feel like I have been so on the go lately. I don't know, I just know that my body does this and it's like a ticking time bomb and I'm just waiting for it to go off, and yesterday and today it did, and it is yelling at me and telling me to take it slow, and I just have to listen and, you know, cater to my uterus problems. This is something I've been posting about a lot today, and I'm going to eventually make more updates about. I just want to educate and let everybody know that living with endometriosis sucks, and every day is different, and sometimes you're great and sometimes you're horrible, and today is a horrible day. I mean, it's not a horrible day, it's just my body doesn't feel great at all, and it's just like old memories all coming back when you don't deal with it as frequently as you did for 13 years and then you're just suddenly dealing with it again. It's like, this is why I live how I do. I go really hard and really fast sometimes, and then this little guy wants to come say hi, wants to just say hello. I'm just gonna give you some more pain, make you not feel your legs, and all of the super fun other side effects that come with having endo. Oh, I just took a picture. I didn't even end it. I'm also a little stony because I have to get stoned when I am feeling this way. It's truly the only semi-aid. It helps aid my hunger, it helps aid my pain a little bit. It helps me just to kind of like get into like a zone where I can not think about the pain as much and just kind of numb it out a bit. So here I am. Happy summer. I just had to get an Uber home from work. It's really frustrating because I thought I was like done dealing with this, or like you convince yourself you are, but I've been having like seizures ever since I took this medication, and it's just like really frustrating. It's really hard for me to like form like thoughts and like be like normal and be myself like after this happens. This is unfortunately like just like a side effect of a medication that I took. So yeah, and I don't know, I have a Mirena IUD and I don't know if this is like causing it, but like I've been like suffering with like seizures for like almost a year now, and it's just like so ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even really know what I'm saying. So it's been a couple hours and I'm feeling like a little bit better. I don't feel like 100% by any means, but it's like documenting this stuff is important to me because it's just like really hard like going through it, and then it's a lot to process in so many ends. Just knowing like that I have to actually like be an advocate for myself as like an adult with my health, like, and if I, you know, don't speak up or like remember all my symptoms, like I can't let eventually like a doctor know like what I'm going through. For like the past year, I really have only just been like masking my symptoms of the seizures. I don't know if it's the Mirena or if I get it removed, just if this is gonna be like a symptom that continues. And it's like I'm scared to like remove the Mirena, because if I remove it, then I will be back into like chronic pain with my endo. I've just been like really faced with like this hard decision for a really long time, and like I've kind of just been like avoiding it because I just don't know like what the right decision is. And it just has felt like easier to like mask the symptoms of the seizures and the mental health stuff, and just to like put on a brave face every day versus like going back into like a place with my endo that like is scary and like used to like knock me out like once a month. Like it's like at least I've been able to like have the seizures lessen, but like now it's like another thing I'm dealing with. And then I had to like lose a client, spend money on an Uber to go home, and like I don't have anyone to like take care of me. I have myself. So it's just kind of like a lonely experience going through this. So it's the next day. Kind of like had a little bit of trouble sleeping, but I have to work today, which like super sucks because it's just like a lot of energy and a lot of like exerting myself. I have to work because like I don't have insurance with my job, like I don't have paid time off, like I don't have any of that. And as much as like I love my job and I have like the potential to make good money, it's just really hard when like things like this come up, because then you're gonna have to like cancel your whole day, and like it sucks. It really is just hard. I just feel I feel like brain dead and like a little like spacey, and like it's very slow this morning, and I have to take more medication that like also makes me feel very slow. So I'm just gonna try to like power through the day in the best way I can. Oh yeah, and I'm supposed to teach class today. I totally forgot about that. So yeah, today's supposed to be like a 12-hour day. So I'm ready for work, and I still feel just like really like spacey and just out of it, but I just hope like my body is like okay today and like doesn't like jump into like another like, you know, like bad like state again. I don't really understand like why this is happening aside from maybe just like the hormones, but I just like have to keep like a positive attitude because I've lived in like a really negative attitude with this for a long time, and it comes like, you know, in and out. It's just a lot of like inner strength that I have to like have for myself, and I really think I am so much stronger than I am sometimes. So I just got back from the hospital. Really exciting. Well, I got back from the hospital and then I showered and I ate, so I'm like feeling like a little bit better. But I had another seizure at work today. So wonderful. It just sucks. I mean, I called my dad, and like it's just like hard because I don't have like any family here. Like I have my friends, but like it's hard. Like everybody works and has jobs. But yeah, it just like I went to work and I was like, I'm fine. And then like my first didn't show up, and then I was like sitting on the couch, and then I was like, I'm fine. And then it just like hit me. And I like went up to my manager and I was like, hey, I think I should go home. And she was like, okay, yeah, totally. And like I walked to the back and I like got my Uber, and then I just like collapsed, and I was able to like sit down, but like the seizures I have they're like non-epileptic, so they're just like a different kind. Like what I'm starting to realize is that I think it's just a very like hormonal based seizure. So it's like if I don't get a period with the Mirena, but I just think like the week that my body would is like when I would get it. Like, and I'm starting to have these like heightened things happen, and like everything like stresses me out. Like, even if I can convince myself I'm fine, like my body is telling me I'm not. So I don't know. It's just, I've made the decision that I'm gonna get the Mirena removed because I just don't feel like I have any other option. I'm just gonna go back into like having like chronic pain, and I'm just frustrated that that's my reality. I'm frustrated that I am faced with this decision, and I'm frustrated that the Mirena worked for, you know, a year and a half and then just suddenly stopped and then left me with all these horrible side effects. It's like there's just a lot of levels that is just really stressful about this. It's like it messes with my hormones too, so it's like adding like crazy emotion, like emotions that like typically maybe I could like fight through, or I could like have a medication like take care of, or whatever the case may be. It's just like the hormones are just taking over. I'm just gonna have to find some kind of like healthy doctor, or like, you know, doctor that's not in like this Western medicine to maybe, you know, go on this journey with. Now I just am faced with like a lot of decisions and like a lot of doctor visits and phone calls and spending money in ways I don't want to spend it, and like it just sucks. I'm just gonna try to like rest as much as I can and take it easy. It's just brutal.